Good evening, guys, and happy, what is today? Sunday to all of your sunshiny faces. Yes, things are finally getting back to normal to an extent, I guess. After the holidays now, we're kind of all getting back into, somewhat of organized schedules and things like that, I guess. But we did end up getting a little bit of stuff done today. Actually, I'm gonna take you guys over and probably show you guys the sunroom right now. Obviously it's nighttime, so it's not very sunny in there, but I will share with you guys what it looks like. My mom and dad did a really good job today at mainly they hung this stuff up on the walls, but it's just a really good vibe in there. It's really fun. But what I got done today was I put my box spring together, so it is now officially on my bed, and my bed is a little bit lower, which is nice because it was hard to get into, honestly. It's not as short as it was when I had my old mattress. Actually, I want to say it's probably still a little bit higher than that. But with my old mattress and my old box spring, my old box spring was 8 inches. And I got a smaller, low profile, 4-inch box spring. But the mattress is still so much taller than my old mattress was, so I think it might be a little bit taller or about the same height. Again too, I want to say it's a little bit higher because it used to sit a little bit lower than this is actually the point where the the mattress is. It used to sit to where this is down here. I don't know if you guys can tell, but the actual bottom part of the headrest, kind of, not headrest, what is that called, the the headrest. That's actually, when I was little, I used to always put my head right in between these little things because my head would fit perfectly in there. Like a little headrest. But yeah, that it used to sit down below to that point. But now it still sits above it even with the mattress, so that's why I think it's still higher than it, but it is a little bit shorter, which I guess is nice. So that is, I don't have to climb quite as far to get into the bed. But again too, it was one of those things where I noticed with having the canopy on here now, it's I feel like I'm right on top of it almost, or it's right on top of me when I'm sleeping. So I did get that together, and then we switched them out. So Jack has my old one, I have this one now, and this one actually fits on my bed like it should, because the bottom of my bed, the bed frame, doesn't have slats in it. It just has one side, and then the other side holds the box spring. But my box spring was actually, for some reason, a few inches too short, maybe about 3 inches too short. So it actually didn't fit on the bed frame correctly. And so we had pieces of wood slatted kind of in between there, but they weren't secured onto the bed frame because the bed frame's metal. So now that I have a new one on here, it's actually the right size and it fits perfectly. So I don't need the wood pieces anymore, and it doesn't slide around either. So that's really nice. It is the proper size, it fits and everything like that. So got that put together and got that put on the bed, and then got the other one switched out, and now Jack has that on his bed. His bed technically doesn't need it because his has the slats and everything like that under it, so he can just put the mattress on there and it's supported the same way as a box spring would support it, but he just has a box spring for extra support and a little extra height as well. His still sits shorter than mine does, but it's still kind of raised a little bit higher up as well. So the other thing though that I did get put into, which you guys might have seen, was I actually put this in, which actually just, it's one of those things that you use with command hooks it has on it, so I didn't have to drill it in or anything like that. But I thought this was so convenient. It has a little spot underneath where you can actually put the phone cord. I don't know if you guys can see that really well, but they have the little holes underneath, so you can also put your phone in there. And I thought that was just really convenient because I don't like having a lot of clutter on here. I already have all these cords and things like that I don't know if I'm going to be able to really move them anywhere else. So I like that I have that over there where I can keep my remotes, because I normally am using them when I'm in bed, and also too, just so that they don't get lost, but also again too, so that they're not sitting out. I also am going to probably put this away, my sleep mask. I don't really use it actually that often, and I don't think I want it here anyway when I do use it. But again too, just a handful of things. This is actually not staying here. This is going to be, hopefully tomorrow we can mount that now that the box spring's in, because I was waiting to mount the little thing that all my stuffed animals are going to go in until after I got the new box spring on there, so it was a little bit lower. So now that that's done, I should be able to get that mounted as well, and then put all my stuffed animals in it so that they're not all on this chair that's in here, and I can actually use my chair. So, anyways, though, I just, like I said, I don't like having a lot of clutter up here, and I do kind of have a lot of extra clutter stuff that's up here that I don't really want. Also, Charlie has got a beautiful little smile for us right now. Charlie, are you gonna smile for us? Are you smiling? Your lip is stuck so bad right now, it's hilarious. So although it is not finished yet, and there's some stuff on the bed and not everything's hung up and things like that, you guys can see in here, this space, it's like, it has got its own kind of special, unique, greenhousey kind of sunroom, Florida, cottagey, maybe a slight bit vibe going on in here. But this has got my mom and dad, they hung this up. I think this is supposed to go on to the other side. I don't think it's supposed to be draped down like that, like it is. But I'm assuming that's not. It's supposed to go all the way to the other side. So my mom has got like more pillows that it's gonna sit further up on here on this, like what we're using as like sort of like a day bed. But we've got, like, my mom got the curtains hung up in here, and then there's also little plants up there. This they hung up today along with some of the other stuff over here as well, and some little plants. And like I said, the vibes in here is very, you know, kind of greenhousey, kind of Florida-y. Like the colors are kind of like that as well, just a little bit. Like my mom's got like the little what's it called, flamingos, like that kind of thing. So it's like pink and this kind of blue color in here as well. And then she's got all of her plants that are in here, because this room gets really nice like natural light during the day. There's a sliding glass doors here. However, this is a covered porch back here, so it doesn't get all the sunlight, and it's not like super, like, you normally don't sit in here and like get the sun directly in your eyes all that often. So it's normally pretty good, like, for it gets a lot of natural light, but it's not like blinding sun in here all the time. So it's a really good kind of mix. I put that together the other day. I also put this thing together as well, which is like a little table that actually slides over, like, you know, so that it's got like the piece, like the legs are like more on this side, so it can kind of slide up to the bed. There's still like a box of stuff that's in here too that I think they were going through, like I said, hanging stuff up today. But like the chair, and like again too, it is not finished, but I thought I'd just share with you guys kind of a little bit of the vibe that's going on in here as of right now. We've all been working and getting this stuff done, and you know, like all of the things put together and the stuff up, and just all the little details and things like that too. So, you know, like that's kind of what I've been doing too, like all the little detail things that I have that I'm like, okay, I need to put this up, or I need to put this thing together, or I need to do this or whatever. Because like so much of the stuff too, like my mom has had so much of this stored upstairs for like the last probably 2 years. Like that's the same thing too, like I've had stuff that I'm like, I'm not gonna put this up until like I get my new room, you know. I've been working on it for like 2 years or so now. So like that's why a lot of this stuff too, I'm like, I can finally put some of this stuff together and get some of this stuff out. And that's like the same thing too with my mom. Like again, and this was all stuff that's stored in her room, like that she had in, you guys saw like the boxes and stuff like that of that stuff. And so now it's like we can finally put this stuff up and finally put it together. So we also have the closet that's in here as well, but that's Jack's closet, all of his clothes. And he, I think, finally has gone through all of his clothes. I actually have not. I need to go through all my clothes and actually put things away where they belong. Right now, I think I told you guys, all my stuff is just still kind of like thrown in the closet, thrown in the dresser and stuff like that. And I still have a pile of laundry in a laundry basket. It's all clean. It just needs to go away, and I don't have it put away right now because I need to organize everything. So I really don't think that I have that many clothes, honestly. Like, but the thing is, I'm not gonna have my summer stuff out when I have my winter stuff out at like the same time. So I'll probably like pack that stuff away. But I need to figure out what that is and what goes where and stuff like that. And I feel like maybe once I finally get these stuffed animals that I want put on like my wall and stuff like that up, and that like netting stuff. Once that's finally done, then I'll have what feels like hopefully a little bit more room in my room, because they're not all on my chair and the chair is like overflowing with stuffed animals, that I'll be able to like actually maybe put my clothes away. I want to say that's my goal for hopefully during this week I can get that done, and hopefully put away all of like the clothes and maybe organize all the clothes. That would be like my big goal for the week. I have other little things that I want to get done too, but I'd say that that's probably the big one for this week that hopefully I can get done. But I will see you guys in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye guys.